4, 3.
All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
This is the brother Yakanan, joined by the elder
Dr. Zari.
And just a quick lesson, just going into, are you paying attention or are you looking at the woman in the red dress?
Yeah.
Because, I got a quick video, which it's going to play on mine, but it'll just be in the background on the elder's video. And this is, a lot of things going on. Like you had these flock cameras that are being set up everywhere and speed trap cameras, whatever. They're just, all these things are data gathering, whatnot. And for, how do you say, like the infrastructure, the cage that's being set up around you,
Yep.
But meanwhile, in this news story, everybody just focusing on the woman rather than the actual story. Yeah, the reporter rather than the actual story. Like you are being extorted, not only extorted, but the cage is being formed around you.
Yes.
So this is just get right into.
What's crazy is they're actually helping to build that cage because who's supplying the data that's going to these data centers? The people are. The data is being collected off of us. So every time you pass by these cameras, these flock cameras and license plate readers and cameras at all of these intersections and whatnot, they're collecting. Okay, he passes by here at such and such time. He passes through this intersection twice a day. Is studying your patterns, feeding that data back to Esau Edom. So it's all, you're the one that, because data is big money. Okay, data is being sold 24/7. Your data, our data, in particularly. Okay, we're the ones giving the data to be collected. All right, but you got it all right.
Good. And then, hey, keep in mind, Esau is a cunning hunter. What's he gathering all this data? And looking at your data, keeping your patterns. What does a hunter do with all that stuff? Think about how he set up them trail cams, seeing which animals come around to the feeding hole around this time, whatever. This is all it is. It's just this cunning hunter using all this information to get on you, and he's going to use it as he's going to come up with the excuse to say, "Oh, this is for safety."
Right.
This is safety, whatever. But meanwhile, what does the hunter care about safety when you're the prey?
Right. And I got a scripture since you said that. This Nahum 3:1, it says, "Woe to the bloody city. It is all full of lies and robbery." One lie is this is being done for your safety and your benefit. We're collecting all your patterns and all of your, everything you do, we're learning you, okay, for your safety. That's not true. That's a lie. Okay? So right there off the rip, woe to the bloody city, right? Which this is, now we can apply this to America. Okay? Because this land was established off the blood of the saints. Okay? It says, woe to the bloody city. All right? It is all full of lies and robbery. The prey departed not. So like the brother said, yes, you are absolutely the prey. You're being preyed upon. Okay, in this matrix. You got it, brother.
We'll just play the video.
Mm-hmm.
This is from 12 News AZ. I believe that's Arizona. So
earlier this year, Phoenix's 17 photo safety cameras have captured more than 132,000 speeding events. And now that school is out, the city is moving some cameras to new locations. 3 cameras have relocated to 7th Avenue between Indian School and Camelback Roads, Missouri Avenue between 99th and 101st Avenues, and Chandler Boulevard between Desert Foothills Parkway and 6th Street. Of the 30,000 plus citations or other forms of legal notices issued, about 17,600 were mailed tickets. City officials say more camera moves could be coming this summer.
Right. So, hey, she said in the beginning 100,000 tickets have been issued out. So that's, I'm not. I ain't got a ticket in a while. I'm not really.
Yeah, I don't know what.
If you get a ticket for $100, each one of them $100,000 or 100,000 people, whatever, got $100 ticket or whatever. Shoot, and they pay them. Shoot, that's. I'm not even gonna multiply that. What is that? Like a million? Is it over 10 million?
100,000 people at $100. Yeah, it's $1 million, huh?
Yeah.
Or if I'm doing the math, you got to count all the zeros, and then regardless, it's a lot of fucking money.
Right, you're making a killing off that. But when you go to the comment section on these kind of things,
right,
all the comments is just looking at the woman, and it ain't, you know, whatever. But everybody just focusing on the woman in the red dress,
right,
rather than what's going on.
The
You being extorted, and that's the mindset of the people today. You're giving them the warning. You're telling them about the danger ahead, and all they want to do is they fucking look at women, drink, be entertained.
Yep.
That's all it is. But shit, I could read, because they like, girl, let me take you out. Let me take you to Denny's. What's your at? What's her at? I don't need to know about her. But meanwhile, the danger is right here.
Right. I got another one.
Okay.
Real fast. This is the book of St. Luke, chapter 17. In verse 26, it says, "And as it was in the days of Noah, so shall it be also in the days of the Son of Man." Talking about Yahushua. All right. They did eat, they drank, they married wives, they were given in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and the flood came and destroyed them all. Now, why did I bring that scripture out? Because these people are not paying attention to what's going on. Like the brother is bringing out, they're focused on the beauty of this woman, look, which, you know, it wouldn't make two shits who the woman was, how beautiful she was. Look at the information that's being presented. You are being tracked, and your data is being sold, and your data is being collected. For who and for what? You know, people are not questioning these things. And you don't feel like that's some type of invasion of privacy, you know?
And that's just the speed trap.
Right. That's
those. Even you on your phone, being on Instagram, whatever, that stuff is tracking you.
Yes.
This is all tracking your facial movements.
Yes.
You know, how long you keep your eyes focused on a certain thing.
Yep.
Like, it's tracking all this stuff.
They're implementing that into these new cars too.
Mm.
Yeah. Oh, but again, like you say, it's for safety. Okay.
Yeah, safety, you know.
Remember on Minority Report when Tom Cruise was walking through like a little mall area, whatever, all the advertisements were just coming. Hey, John, whatever his name was, would you like to buy some da-da-da-da-da? Everywhere it went, it knew where he was, and it was catering to him, you know?
I think there was, I seen an interview recently with, I think one of the guys that did the special effects that worked on that movie, and he was saying, like, man, how does that feel? Or they're like, normally people ask him, like in the tech industry, like, how does that feel that, like, you were a part of this and you were like, man, this is so cool. Like, they're like bigging it up so cool, but he came to the realization, like, no, this shit is terrible. Like, Minority Report was supposed to be a warning.
Right.
Like, all this stuff, like, man, that's so cool. Like, the thing can track your eyes and give you advertisements tailored just for you. It's like, no, that's fucking terrifying.
Yeah. Because that means they truly got an eye on everything you're doing. You know? Here it is. They sending you tickets in the mail. A lot of times, unbeknownst to you. You were doing 37 and a 35, huh? A cop didn't pull me over. I didn't sign anything.
Right.
All you have is a photo. You know? How can that be proof when you have all this AI and all of these deep fake images and all this type of shit? You know?
Yeah, I got 6 fingers in that photo. What you talking about?
Yes. You know? Where's your proof other than a picture? You know, a digital picture, all right? But they're overlooking the bigger picture, these people. And that video that the brother is playing, the comments prove that point. They're more concerned with how she looks and how can I follow you on social media versus, hey, dummy, you're being trapped. You're being tracked. You know, the bigger picture is being overlooked.
And then another thing is that they, like with the algorithm and how these like different, I guess how you get viewers, how you get people to watch the stuff. You got to put like a woman, you got to put something that's going to grab their attention.
Yes.
Because really they just watching a woman. They ain't like, shit. The news station don't even care because they getting views.
Exactly.
They don't care about so they're going to do whatever it takes to get you to start looking. You know,
and sex sells.
Right.
Yep.
Were you done with the
comments?
The Luke 17?
Oh yeah. Making a point that people's concerns are not, as we're going into the bigger picture. All hell is breaking loose. This is turning into a dystopian society right before your eyes. 15-minute cities is coming. UBIs are coming. The MOTB is coming. But shit, these people ain't watching the woman in the red dress. Their concern ain't with the bigger things. It's about my life and what I'm doing and, me being happy. That type of shit. Like Cypher said, ignorance is bliss. You can't say the information ain't there. These people are choosing to ignore it. So ignorant. They're ignorant. Okay? Which is a blissful, false joy in their minds. They don't want to have to deal with the reality of this. But they're going to have to, because it's to the point now where it's undeniable. It's no longer conspiracy theories. Oh, they're doing this and Big Brother is watching. Yes, absolutely. You got it, bro.
Go ahead. This is Luke 21 and verse 34. And take heed to yourselves, this is Yahushua speaking, and take heed to yourselves, lest at any time your hearts be overcharged with surfeiting and drunkenness and cares of this life, so that day come upon you unawares. You got to really be paying attention, because Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, whatever, all these things are made to grab your attention.
Right.
And that's specifically made to do that. Facebook even, it's made. I don't know the patents and the science behind it, but it's made to fucking grab your attention.
Right.
That's why you're seeing news stories now. Oh, people that are using their phones or doom scrolling all this kind of time, they're showing signs of dementia.
Yes.
They're showing they're having brain fog and memory problems, and I know because I'm having similar problems like that.
Talked about it. Yep. And see, I pulled up the word attention on online etymology. It says a giving heed, which is paying careful attention. All right. Action, direction of the mind upon some object or topic. You see? But as we stated, the people of this world, they watching the woman in the red dress. You see? That's where their attention is drawn to, other than what's really going on. You see? It says direction of the mind. So what are you thinking about? What is your focus? Is your scope, is the scope pale on the man behind the curtain, the Wizard of Oz? Or are you still caught up with the thunder and the fake thunder and the lightning that this devil is, his lying miracles, Are you still caught up with all of the shit that's going on social media? Because there's distractions for days, Every time you turn around, it's something, okay? And you got something for each group of people, citizens in the U.S. Like, say, for instance, Drake dropped 3 albums. So a lot of the young people, the youth, they're focused on that. They into that, he dropped these albums, da-da-da-da. Oh, the NBA, what is it, the championship now? The NBA championship?
I can't tell you.
There's something that they play in basketball. So you got a distraction for those people. It's something for everybody. TikTok boy just kind of got Jake in the goddamn headlock for the most part. A lot of people are into that and social media, period, But there's a distraction. Esau got a distraction for everybody, But you go ahead with your head.
Right, like that cunning hunter. And he know how to get the different animals, know what they like, what kind of food they like.
Yep.
How you get them. Shit, how Esau does it, when he be killing them, slaughtering animals and whatnot, he do that when they off guard, when they not paying attention,
right.
When they're not alert.
Right. I don't know if you ever saw those videos where they trap those wild boars. They'll have it'll be like a big round circle cage, but it'll be elevated off the ground, and then they'll put feed in the middle of that cage. So when all of the boars come in and start eating that feed, they drop the cage on them and trap them. You see, that's what's going on in this situation. People are trapped because that's where their attention is drawn to, and Esau is dropping the cage around you. You know, unbeknownst to you, these people ain't gonna realize, just like them wild boars, that they're being trapped until the cage is around them and I can't get out. It's too late now. You see, y'all are too busy watching the woman in the red dress. Okay?
And them be the times where you should know something. You should get to realize like something is going on right now.
You're
like,
right.
They got the Kardashians coming out. They got all this stuff coming out. The same that some major event just happen. It can be anywhere, but there'll be a news blackout, and all you're gonna see is celebrity shit or fucking thoughts, whatever.
Yep.
You know.
Read the tickers, like the apostles say. You got to read that ticker, man. They go across the bottom. Every 6-7 minutes, you'll see a little smidgen of information that's useful. Otherwise, it's like the brother is saying, it's all bullshit, man. Just a plethora of distractions to keep your mind off of what's really going on. You know? You had something?
No, I just finished this out. Ahead. This is Luke 21:34. Again, Yahushua speaking. And take heed to yourselves, lest at any time your hearts be overcharged with surfeiting and drunkenness and cares of this life, and so that day come upon you unawares.
That's what's going to happen. The day of the Lord is going to, as the scriptures say, catch these people as a thief in the night. You're not going to know until it happens, because you don't see what it's leading up to. You see, you're not following the drips. You know, from a kid house party. Follow the drips. Follow the drips. Y'all not following the drips, man. Y'all not going to know until it's raining, just as the days of Noah.
God.
It's too late then. The ark is closed up. It's raining. You're doomed. You know? You got it out.
Verse 35, for as a snare shall it come on all them that dwell on the face of the earth.
A snare. So there you go. And it absolutely is. You're not going to know you in shackles till you in shackles. You know? And that's what all this is leading to. The ultimate shackle is the MOTB. Okay? That's when Esau got you. He got your soul. You see? You don't want to get caught in that shackle. You don't want to get caught in that snare. You don't want to. That's the ultimate snare. Because you take that mark, you're toast. Doomed. Okay? It's some more.
God, just one more verse. Verse 36, watch ye therefore and pray always, that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass, and to stand before the Son of Man.
Yep. You want to say something on it?
God, hey, you got to be constantly watching, praying. Because hey, if you're not watching, like, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
We're supposed to be watchmen.
I've got one.
God.
2 Corinthians 2:11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Matter of fact, let me get this one. Let me get Ephesians out as well. All right. That's a good one. Let's bring this one out. Ephesians 5 and let's start at 14. Ephesians 5:14. Wherefore he saith, awake thou that sleepest. See, these people are asleep. Okay? Really, 2/3 of our people are asleep because they the only ones can wake up. The rest of these people, you know, it says, wherefore he saith, awake thou that sleepest and arise from the dead. Okay? They in the congregation of the dead. And Hamashiach shall give thee light. Light. You need light to see in this gross darkness, to maneuver through this thing, man. Through the matrix. All right? It says, see then that ye walk circumspectly, right? Not as fools. The fools is watching the woman in the red dress. That's foolish. We're supposed to be circumspect all around, not just focused on that whore, because that's really what she represents. Babylon the Great in that crimson dress, you know? Edomite, Salaki, with the blonde hair and blue eyes. Okay? She represents Esau's power structure. All right? It says, see then that ye walk circumspectly, the book of Ephesians 5:15, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, buying back the time, because the days are evil. We're living in bad times. Yet all that shit going on, and they watching them tits and them hips, you see, and them juicy red lips, meaning they're what? Distracted. Okay? You had something, Mike?
Oh,
Well, the point has pretty much been made through the Ruach HaKodesh, so Lord willing, this was edifying. You had no closing nothing?
No.
Close it out.
The Lord willing, this has been edifying. I'm going to give all praises to
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Ruach HaKodesh. And double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the 144,000 and the rest of your leg. Hey, Shalom.
Shalom.